Mostly JavaScript is a front-end developing language, and just like HTML and CSS, it runs in the browser, which means we don't precompile JavaScript. In fact, it is interpreted and executed line by the browser. However, Java is compiled before it can be run, and the compiler typically lies on the server, so Java is a backend program that runs on the server, whereas JavaScript is considered a front-end language that is interpreted by the browser. But Java also has an ability to create applets that can be run by the browser, but for the most part you can think of Java as a standalone programming language. Java uses static type checking, where the type of variable is checked at compile time. The programmer must specify the type of any variable they create. JavaScript, like most scripting languages, uses dynamic typing, where type safety is verified at runtime. It is not required for a programmer to specify the type of any variable they create. The primary advantage of static type checking is that type errors are caught early in development, and because the compiler knows exactly what data types are being used, code typically executes faster or uses less memory. The primary advantage of dynamic type checking is the programmer productivity. You are free to assign types at your leisure. Java is a class-based object-oriented language which is founded on the concept of two distinct entities, instances and classes. A class is an abstract thing, rather than any particular member of the set of objects it describes. For example, the students class could represent the set of all students. An instance is the institution of a class, that is one of its members. For example, John could be an instance of the students class, representing a particular individual as a student. JavaScript is a prototype-based language and it simply has no objects. It also has classes in the last version, but there is no need to use them to construct objects. JavaScript has the notion of a prototypical object, an object used as a template from which to get the initial properties for a new object. Any object can specify its own properties, either when you create it or at runtime.